Bread, at its coarse core, is the simplest of simplicities, while also being the most extravagant thing in the universe. I'm making this video today because I don't think bread gets the respect it deserves, and that is something that hurts me deeply. When people say the greatest thing since sliced bread, I don't think they realize the immense disrespect embedded in that statement. The saying really should be the greatest thing since bread, since saying sliced implies that damaging, hurting, or decapitating the bread makes it better. That is so rude, discourteous, and ill-mannered, it makes me If I were to say that sliced people were better than regular people, people would be flabbergasted, up in arms, and taken aback. But because it's bread, it's somehow okay. The double standard here is just disgusting. I think everyone that has this double standard needs to take a good, hard look in the mirror right now and evaluate themselves. This is part of what makes bread so phenomenal. It doesn't care what people think. It doesn't care who. It's just a simple encounter and experience for whoever lays eyes upon it. And the bread is happy with just that. Though this doesn't make the bread any less flamboyant, bread does whatever it wants, and it can be whoever it wants. Some idiots, people like to call humans diverse. This can only make anyone with a brain laugh at their idiocy. Because compared to bread, humans can only be called homogeneous at best. With bread stretching from the unadornedness of white to the tanginess of sourdough, or even the symbolism of the Tonto Wawa. And that doesn't even mention how bread can be used in almost any meal or food. Bread is up for whatever. Bread crushes the hopes and thoughts of human diversity. Although this may be true, I still believe humans can take a lot of lessons from bread. At this point in human history, it can be difficult to realize, but we can always remember not to be eaten. Bread is something that can connect us with even our furthest back ancestors and can take us back to simpler times. Even in the era where things move faster than thought itself, it feels like sometimes bread takes us back to our roots. I've had many experiences with bread myself. I even remember the day I started worshiping it. The sun was out, no clouds for miles. It was the kind of day that makes you reminisce. The kind of day that makes you want to make memories. The kind of day you'll always want to go back to, and the kind of day you cry over when you know you can't. I was sitting under a tree just taking in the moment when it suddenly happened. Bread fell on my head. I didn't really feel it at first since, it was bread. I did eventually realize something had hit me though, and turned to look at it and saw it was bread. My curiosity was piqued and I raised it above my head. That was the moment. If I had to describe the moment, I'd have to say everything in the universe felt like it was in the perfect place and time was in its zenith. Maybe it was my potential concussion I just received. Maybe it was my lack of intelligence, but I felt as if my depression had been cured, and I knew bread would be part of me forever, and forever it has been. Bread can do anything. It can be the most diverse, the most simple, the best analogy, or the funniest joke. It can be the best of times or cheer you up. If you only remember to eat the crust, you slut.